All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley here for an ML Sports Take, brought to you by our great friends at Empower Federal Credit Union, Rosie's Corner, and the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group. It was not easy in Miami. When is it ever for the Buffalo Bills? But they're 2-0 and two division wins as well against the Dolphins and the Jets, 31-28 for the Bills today. And I thought there were some major moments in the first half and in the second half. Of course, if you watch my video from the first half, the Bills clearly, with Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, opening it up and testing the D-line of the Dolphins, and then quickly attacking right after that, playing trickery. But they only had a few-point lead at the half. Now, you fast forward into the second half, the Bills gave up 13 unanswered to the Miami Dolphins when you combine time in the first and second halves. And I actually thought that the Bills went extremely conservative in this football game. Also, Josh Allen missed a huge 3rd and 2 to Stephon Diggs, but clearly the play of the game, the sequence of the game, in my opinion, still was the Buffalo Bills defense. Again, the Dolphins had it down there at the goal line, about to take the lead before they eventually did 20-17, and the Bills stopped them not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times, and a tremendous play in the corner by Micah Hyde for the Buffalo Bills. Eventually, Miami gets the ball again, they score, they go up 20-17, but then Josh Allen took over, of course, with the bomb to Stephon Diggs. They open it up again, which they should have done the entire second half, hit Cole Beasley, and the Bills eventually score, of course, with a tremendous 3rd down throw to the back of the end zone with Gabe Davis, who I said in the offseason, in the preseason, I should say, leading up to the year, that he was going to be the breakout Buffalo Bill as a rookie. The Central Florida product is long, lean. He's an absolute great red zone target. You know, you look at 6'4", 220, 230 in the back of the end zone as a 5th or 6th option for Buffalo. He gets it done. The Bills eventually win here, 31-28. Buffalo now 2-0, but listen, you look at the linebackers, Milano and Edmonds, out. You look at the situation with the Bills playing conservative in the second half, and of course the Bills' defense. I thought the secondary had a terrible game. I don't think the whole defense had a terrible game, but the secondary looked rough. I know Trey White made some plays in the second half, but he got burned a few times in the first half, made up for it with a couple of plays later. One of the best corners, if not the best corner in the National Football League. Levi Wallace was horrible. The safeties were exposed at times, and I thought that the Bills' secondary giving too much space and giving up some big plays allowed the Dolphins to open up the middle with the ground game and some other passes with Fitzpatrick to his weapons to the sidelines, and that then exposed the Bills missing Milano and Edmonds. I don't think it was a big deal until the secondary got exposed, and then the Dolphins with Flores and company, that great coaching staff, exposed the middle of the field. But the reality is, you go A to Z and you look at all the things that didn't happen for the Bills all day. What did they do at the end of the day? They won the game, they won in division, and hello, how did they mask a lot of the deficiencies today? The same way that teams have done it for years. Quarterback play, and then after that, having a couple of number 1 wide receivers making plays, taking those throws from the quarterback. Think of the amount of times through the years, and I'm not saying the Bills are going to go win the Super Bowl, but think about the amount of times the Patriots and the Saints and the Colts and numerous teams with elite quarterbacks have had real shady play in other areas, but they've made up for it and they've won by 3, 5, 7, 10, 12 points because they had Breeze, Brady, Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, etc., Big Ben, the list goes on and on, years past, Elway, Montana, Favre, you name it. Today, Josh Allen, ridiculous, 24-35 for 417 yards and 4 touchdowns. Stephon Diggs, 8 catches for 153 yards and a touchdown. And of course, John Brown doing his thing, thanks to Stephon Diggs getting covered. They now have 2 number 1 wide receivers for Josh Allen to play with, and of course, the rest takes care of itself. The Gilliams, the Singletaries, the Mosses, etc., those type of players get their touches, and the Bills win 31-28. We'll see what they do next week against the Rams at home. I'm Mike Lindsley, ML Sports Take here, brought to you by the Al and Angus Pub, Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare, CNY Electrical, and our great friends over at the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.